How's it going, guys? It's your boy Fix It Daniel, and today we are finally going to be doing the big project that I've been keeping quiet for a long time. And in this big huge box and some boxes, which is already in the truck, we are going to be doing something pretty cool that I hope that you guys will be interested in. So without further ado, let us get into it. So guys, welcome to the channel and thank you guys so much for watching. Today is going to be a pretty cool day. Today, we're going to be finally getting whatever's in this box that's already in my truck on the car. So I'm not going to spoil it anymore. I'm going to be working on a new model Toyota Corolla. Basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be fixing the front end. We're going to be redoing the whole entire front end, from the front bumper to the crash bar, the energy bar, the center support beam, the radiator, the condenser, the fixing the fan, everything. We are going to be doing all of it today in this video. I've been keeping this box. If you guys have noticed some of my videos lately, you've seen this big huge box. Well, that's what the bumper is in. The bumper just got painted from this really cool company. It's not in the box anymore, it's in the truck. Everything that I need to do is all in the truck. We got new headlight assemblies. We're gonna do the whole entire thing. The whole entire thing needs to be redone. So I gotta go to the store to pick up one more thing, and then we're gonna go to this location and get this all done, and hopefully get it all done today. It should be pretty straightforward and easy. Everything's all unbolting and then rebolting. No fenders need to be replaced, no hood needs to be replaced, just the front part. So the headlights, the crash bar, the bumper, the radiator, condenser, all that stuff needs to be replaced, and then put it all back together and it should be a nice good running vehicle. So without further ado, let's go get to this location. All right guys, so this is the box that it came in, and this is the company that actually made the bumper. Well, they didn't make it, they painted it. So this company is a really cool company. You should check them out. You can get any kind of parts you need for your vehicle, fender, bumper, center support, whatever you need. But the cool part is that every time you get a bumper, it's all black and it's, you know, it's already primer painted, and you're like, man, I wish I could paint it, but then you got to spend the money to take it to a paint shop. This company will paint the bumper or whatever part needs painted for you. All you have to do is give them your paint code for the vehicle and a VIN, and then they will pull it up and they will get it all painted for you, and then they'll deliver it in these big huge boxes like this. So this is what the bumper actually came in, this big huge box. So that's what's already in the truck. So I just wanted to show that to you guys. So now we're gonna go and get this thing all installed. All right guys, so we are here at the location. So without further ado, let me show you what we're gonna be working with. So this is it right here. It is a Toyota Corolla. So this is a lot of work we got to do. As you see, we got a crash bar we got to replace, front bumper, lights, the energy bar, we got some trims, and that's pretty much it. So as you see, the fenders and the hood is nothing wrong with it. Everything is perfectly fine. So we got a whole new painted bumper. We're going to replace the fog lights. We're going to do a whole bunch of stuff today. So we are definitely going to be getting into this vehicle. So we are definitely got our work cut out for us. Actually, I just realized that fender just got tweaked. I just realized that. Huh. Did it get tweaked over here? Nope, it didn't get tweaked over here. So that's interesting. I did not notice that fender was tweaked. But maybe that was already like that, because it looks pretty straight. So, okay. But yeah, we'll let that go. But yeah, this is what we're going to be working into today. So hopefully you guys will like it, and show you guys how to get this all taken care of. So, well, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, first things first is going to get this battery disconnected, so that way we can get some stuff going. All right, battery is disconnected. All right, so really pretty much is just go ahead and just start disassembling. Of course, naturally, we got guys cutting the lawns today, so this is going to be quite interesting. But we'll see what we can do. Alright guys, so it's quite windy today and we got lawn guys cutting, so I'm going to do the best I can with getting this video. So we're going to start with getting this bumpers off. So we got a little one, so we're going to try and lift this real quick. Got to start somewhere. These have already been ripped off, so we're just trying to get this separated. Alright, so now we're gonna have to get on the bottom to get some of these screws. It's a lot of 10 mils, so we're gonna have to lift this all up to get it separated. Do some short 10 mils. Alright, we got a 10 mil here. Right now it's a bunch of 10 mils. Alright, we're gonna get these lights off. Push off. Push off. Alright, this should just come right on out. Alright. Got the energy bar. That's all gotta go. Bracket pieces, trim. And then we're just gonna collect all these screws. Alright, put this away for a minute. Alright, so now as you see we're exposed on the front end a little bit more better. you can see it a whole lot more. So we're gonna take this off here. Now you see we got a lot more better room to see what we're going to be dealing with. So shouldn't be too bad. So next thing we're going to do is going to get this crash bar off. It's got some nuts in there, so we're going to need the big boy. See what size this is. All right. Got a nice 15 here. Let me grab my magnet. All right. And last, all right. Let's see if we can get this thing off, like so. All right, so now you see we got all this mess we got to get off here. Now you can see it's more exposed. Good thing the frame is still intact. Nothing's bad on that end, so that's good. Now we're gonna get this center support piece out. Another one right here. And then just pull that out. Like so. Sorry for the noise. Lawn cutting day. I didn't know about it. So forgive me for the noise, but it is what it is. All right. It's not too bad, actually. I just think they're being annoying just to be on purpose, actually. But we'll work through it. All right, right now we're getting these pieces off here. It's got some clips, but it should, oh yeah, there's another one right here, come off with these bolts. There's a bolt right up under here. Alright, we got two more. Of course, naturally, my battery's almost dead. This thing does not say battery life for nothing, but that's my bad too. I probably didn't charge it. And I didn't bring my charger. It's okay, I got the other big boy. So, getting him off is what I need. I can get him back on with hand tools. Yeah, I should have brought my charger with me. Nope. Thought I got lucky, but nah, no luck. It's okay. Don't know if this is gonna work. Might be too long, but we'll see. Yeah, it's too. Let's get a shorty. And I got one more, which is right up there. Yeah. Alrighty, got some clips, there we go. Alright, put those up there. Alright. As you can see, we're getting somewhere. right, now we're gonna get these headlights out. Stuck. Yeah, that one's stuck. We got some broken pieces here we're gonna have to fix as well. So I have to keep this together because this is actually broke, but I think we could salvage it just a little bit. Yeah, we can salvage it, make it work. We'll make it work. But then this one over here, something's up. It's like ripped up. Oh, it's broken off. Okay. All right, so we're gonna go and get this lights out. Push. Push out, another push, all right, and then one more push, there we go, and then this headlight assembly is out. Alright, we're gonna get this other one here. One more. Let it hang just for a minute. This one's not working. Ah, that's why. Just need to have a holder. All right. So now I got the lights off. And I gotta do one more thing, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, while we're waiting, I already drained the coolant. I had to get some of the other trim out, so now we're draining the coolant, as you see. And I got the radiator support bars out. Right now I'm just waiting for that to drain, and then we'll go ahead and start getting everything else going. It's coming along pretty good. Everything looks pretty good. I'm trying to get this off next, and then we'll get this whole entire bar off. Then we can get the radiator and condenser off, and then that will be pretty much it. I mean, everything else looks pretty good. I gotta get all that off and out to the side. And then once we get these radiator and condensers off and replace them and put them back together, we should be good. But what we're gonna be doing is I know you can't see it, but this is broke and then that's broke. So we're gonna try to use some plastic epoxy. Plus we're gonna try and plastic epoxy this other little brace that came off of this side that broke. It looks just like this. So we're gonna get this piece in here, and this end broke. So we're gonna try and see if we can get that plastic epoxied back. So that'll be pretty much it. And then just putting everything back together, really honestly, it'll be the name of the game. So it's really coming along pretty good. So we're doing really well. Okay, guys, so while we're waiting for my GoPro, my Insta360 to charge, we're gonna go ahead and start getting this part off here. All right, so we're gonna get this bar off. We got one bolt here, here, and here. And then we also got the bolt holding on the horn, and then we got the 2 bolts holding on the actual hood latch. So just some more 12s. We'll let this like hang off to the side. Actually, let this hang here. All right, then we're gonna get the. Oh, those are 10s. Hold on a sec. Yep. So 2 10s. All right. And we'll get this off once we get this off. So we go back to our 12s. Oh, okay, sorry. I rephrased that. They're all 10s. All right. Our 10s over here, and then it's just lift. So now we got a clip on the inside here. So take our little tool, squeeze, and pull it through, and now we got our latch off. We just chuck that to the side. Now we got this bar off. So now it gives us full access to our condenser. So we got some bolts up here. Moving in for a little closer view. So you got some bolts here and here, and that'll loosen the radiator. So get you guys a little higher so you can see what I'm doing. All right, another 10. All right, and another 10. Alright, we'll just pop these up. Pop these up, get the hoses off, set that off to the side. And now we got everything moved. So we just gotta get this out of our way. Alright. So we're going to take off these. Sorry about that. So we're going to get these off. I believe this is the radiator line. Yeah, this is our high pressure, and then this right here should be our transmission. So we're not ready to yank those out just yet. So we'll go ahead and do the coolant. I mean the radiator. I mean AC. So just take it right there. Get some pliers. I've used a Phillips head. Guess there's still some pressure in there. So they already had to evacuate it, but I guess there's still some pressure in there. Alright, so that's one line. Then we got the other line for the transmission. I apologize. These guys are all over the place. So, got the other line here off. That shouldn't be pumping, so we should be fine. So, now this is out of the way, we can go ahead and get this up. So, see the damage it kind of did. See that curve, and that's not supposed to happen like that. So, now we can go ahead and get the radiator line out. This mat out of the way. Alright, so get you guys a little higher. So what we're going to do now is get these lines unhooked. Save the cap. Here, another connecting line, but I think this is attached to that reservoir, so we'll leave that on there and we'll swap it out when we get it completely out. Try to keep some of this stuff out of my ways. Alright, so we got this some plugs. So see what we can do about getting this thing out of here. So let me go ahead and plug this line up real quick. right. So now, try and get this thing out of here. Got some plugs. How to get this radiator out of here. It's pretty pushed in. So let's see what we can do about that. Got some lines holding this up. So, see if we can get these cooling lines off. Alright, hold on, we'll be right back. Alright guys, so we've been battling this for a good bit, but I got the radiator back in, which is good. So put this plug back in here. All right, so now the radiator's back in. Now we're gonna do the condenser. So let me grab that real quick. All right, it's looking pretty good. I had to get all this bent out as best I could and get that bent out as best I could. So we will see what will happen later, but yeah, so we'll get this all in there and we'll see how it goes. So let's get this condenser in. Whichever way this thing gets opened. Alright, here we go. Man, this thing is in here. Alright, here's our condenser. Looks just like the original, but we just need to take a few things off of it, like these little rubber cappy things. Here, let me get my... Goes on that end right here. All right. Get that on there. That be some here. All right. And then just mounts it like that. Like so. Alright. I'll tighten it up. I think they're 10s. Yeah, they're 10s. Let's get some dielectric grease on this thread here because it's getting kind of bunged up. It's a little bit much than where I want it. There we go. All right, got the lines on. Okay, so now we're gonna all right, let's see if this crossbar is gonna fit back in like it's supposed to. Okay guys, we're back. So I got this crash bar on. Took me a little bit. I had to move it over a hole because this part right here is bent in. So we're gonna continue forward and see if this light and stuff was gonna fit. So we're gonna find out. But all right, so we're gonna continue forward and get the rest of the stuff on here. Okay guys, so we got the lights in very strategically, but they're in. So just need to tighten them down. All right, so that's one side. Now we gotta tackle the other side. All right, so let me get the other one. This side's a lot more better than the other side was. So we're going to put all our plugs back in. wait, hold on a sec. Forgot one other thing. So we're gonna let this hang for a minute. Get this coolant out of the way. All right. Forgot to take off the little metal clip. So let that stay and hang. Well, all right. Let's see if we can get these clips on. Oh, gotta get this clip off. This clip broke off here, so I gotta get this off. All right. All right, so here we go. That fit up pretty good. All right, so let's get. Oh, there it is. All right. It's a little tight, so we're gonna have to hammer it over like we did the other one. All right, so we're gonna have to hammer this out a little bit. So we'll let this hang like that. And we just take our mallet, give it a nice good whack over. All right, let's see if this is gonna fit. Yeah, there we go. All right, I'm gonna put this piece back up. Okay, everything is all on there. Both lights are all there. So now we need to put the bumper on. All right, so we're gonna put this crash bar on. And hopefully everything's gonna fit. Hopefully. Alrighty. Put this cap on here. Alright, let's grab the famous bumper. Alright guys, so here's the end result of it. The lights work, everything works. Not super happy with this part, so we're going to get this replaced. But everything is on there. Everything looks pretty good. So, yep. So, there is the end result of this car. Like I said, we're going to get this replaced here. But everything else, as you see, is on there. You got all that up there. Everything is good. We did the coolant. Everything is good. Sorry I didn't film all that because I was just getting tired and I wanted to get it done. And it was just beating the crap out of me. So I'm pretty much done with it right now. Just got to get the center part and I think replaced and we will be good to go. And everything is golden. So, yep. So that's it, guys. This whole entire project is completely done except for this part right here. We got to be replaced, but other than that, it's all good to go. Okay guys, so we are concluding that everything went pretty good. I'm not super happy with it, but it is done. It is up. Like I said, we're gonna get that middle section piece for the bumper and then we will be good to go. But I don't like the fitment because it's been damaged a lot more than I thought, and it's actually spread out a little bit. So it's not fitting perfectly, but it is what it is. It looks better than what it did from just sitting there. So we'll have to just leave it like that. But guys, that's pretty much it. I really do appreciate all the love and support. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully when I'm gonna go edit the video and hopefully it comes out pretty good. To piece it all together from both cameras. Sorry I didn't show it to you towards the end. I just kind of got lost in transition of trying to get it done, and you know it is, you know, for customers, so I had to get it done. So I had to just stop and just try to hurry and get it all together because it was getting kind of frustrating. But I did get it done. So, but guys, I do thank you so much for watching. Please share with your friends, like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for your love and support, and I'll see you guys on the next fix. Until then, peace.